The God of War games have been inconsistent in lots of places, but there are a few which open up opportunities for people like me to dive in and make 100 videos about. I have had these a lot in my head ever since I played all the Greek games in my streams. Today we're gonna be talking about how exactly both Kratos and the Greek femboy killed Medusa, or rather, did they? And this is actually very confusing, so I'm just gonna say multiple theories that I have, and it's just up to the viewers which theory they believe to be their headcanon. So starting off with the first theory, which was that Medusa isn't actually a thing in the Greek God of War games. Yes, and I am serious, because Kratos and Perseus both managing to kill Medusa is not possible unless there is no Medusa to kill. Let me explain. So, I believe that Medusa is not a name of one Gorgon, which is the sister of Euryale and Stheno like in the mythology, but in the God of War version, there are only two Gorgon sisters, which are Euryale and Stheno, and Medusa is not a name of any Gorgon, it's just a title for a Gorgon leader. What do I mean by that? Well, there's a group of Gorgons somewhere in every land, and there is one Gorgon that is the queen of that group, more like leader or general. That queen is given the title Medusa to show she is higher level, like Medusa of the group. What proves this theory is the fact that at the end of God of War 2, in the Loom Chamber, we encounter Sirens and Gorgons in the third wave, and those Gorgons are called Gorgon Queens. But not only that, those Gorgons have the exact same model as Medusa from God of War 1. It's literally the same model. So, Medusa that Kratos and Perseus killed was maybe just a high-ranking Gorgon, which got the title Medusa. I was gonna end the video after mentioning this theory if it wasn't for the fat bitch to debunk this theory randomly, because I was gonna point out how Euryale never mentions Medusa at all when Kratos encounters her.
Kratos, murderer of children. Yes, I am aware of the misery you have brought upon my brood. Ruthlessly cutting down my line. Your hands wear their blood. Praise to the sisters for on this day, Kratos, you will meet your
But then I was sent a clip of Euryale saying, "You killed my sister," by someone.
You killed my sister!
Which translates that Medusa is a figure in the God of War series and a sister to Stheno and Euryale, and completely debunks this theory and throws it out the window. Although, as much as I liked it, this theory may not be true. That's why I had another theory which suggests that the reason both Kratos and Perseus killed Medusa was because Medusa knew of her fate to be killed by Perseus. And that's why Euryale, Stheno, and Medusa, all three, went to the island of creation to ask the Sisters of Fate for help. The sisters agreed to help them if Euryale and Stheno decided to stay on the island of creation and guard the Sisters' temple. And after that was granted, the Sisters of Fate then created copies of Medusa to potentially divert her destiny in hopes Perseus kills the wrong Medusa. But Kratos ends up killing the actual one. This theory could also explain why Perseus was looking for the Sisters of Fate to bring his love back to life, because he failed to kill the actual Medusa and was left with a dead wife, like Kratos. And there is no proof to back up this theory, but there is also no proof that debunks this theory, so I think we're good here. Another theory I have, which wasn't only in my mind first, but it is on the wiki as well, states that Perseus did kill Medusa, but she was brought back to life by Ares to command the Gorgons during the Battle of Athens, and that's when Kratos sent her ass back to Hades and got another head, and another head because of that. And there is nothing that debunks this theory either, so I think we're good here as well. But I still have some more theories, because this topic just had so many opportunities that I could have actually made 100 videos about it, and then I would be known as the man who wonders how Kratos and Perseus both killed Medusa, just like how Captain Cuba is known as the man who wonders who blew the horny ass horn. And we'll move on to my next theory, but before that, I want to ask you all to relax, because
this video is sponsored by
nothing. Today's sponsor is nothing. I've never had any sponsor on this channel, but that can change if you only like this video, because YouTube will then push this video to more viewers. If you just like this video, you don't have to subscribe. You can just click on that like button and help me out a lot that way. But you can still subscribe to continue to help me in the future. If you like God of War, then you'll definitely like my channel. You can watch this video or maybe even this video. Anyway, I think that's enough to convince you to like and subscribe, so let's move on to the next theory, which is that Perseus never killed Medusa because Kratos rid him of the opportunity. And that's why he was in search of the Sisters of Fate. Because if you know from the mythology, Perseus saves Medusa's head to turn stheno, which is a giant monster, to stone and saves his lover Andromeda. But in God of War 2, Perseus's goal is to save Andromeda by changing her fate.
Am I, the great Perseus, to kill this fallen god to receive an audience with you? Will that allow me to bring my love back from the grasp of Hades himself?
That could be because Kratos killed Medusa instead of Perseus, and that's why he was unable to save and raise up Andromeda. But this theory does get debunked because in God of War Ascension, we get Perseus's blade, or Sword of Perseus, and its summary states this sword was given to Perseus after he slayed Medusa. And this sword was used to kill the monster that threatened Andromeda, which means Perseus did save his lover, and she died later of some other cause. Because if he didn't, then Zeus wouldn't have been able to smash his great-granddaughter and have Hercules, which is his son and great-great-grandson. So this theory is also debunked thanks to Zeus smashing his great-granddaughter. Sweet home Olympus. And now I don't have any more theories, and I may have reached the end of my thinking capacity just on this topic. It still has some more room to discuss, and I might make more videos about it, but for now, this is where we are gonna end this video. But before we do that, I have a special announcement, because just yesterday, my channel finally got monetized for YouTube fan funding. You guys can now donate to me through super thanks in the comments or with super stickers and super chats during live streams, and I can also make channel membership tiers for you guys to join. Thanks to everyone, we have finally reached this milestone. So make sure to share this video with other Spartans or in any God of War related group or Discord. Trust me, your support means a lot for me. And a special thanks to Benjamin KV17 for the first ever super thanks. I really appreciate it. With this, we reach the end of this video, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.